Hey there, Bike Blogger here. In this video, I'm going to try some of these things. What are these things? These are cat ears. They go on the straps of your helmet to block wind. So let's see here. Here's my helmet. So these straps and the cat ears, they go together. Something like this, I believe. So let me set it up. So I believe what you do with these cat ears is you take your helmet like this. You got the strap here, and that's front facing, the front strap. You put the cat ear thing, which is basically just some Velcro and some wind blocking material, basically. And my hand's all sweaty. I've been out summer humidity. These might make your ears warmer, by the way. Probably good for the winter time. Anyway, so you put the cat ear over the strap like this, and then you close it. So then, let's do this with both hands here. So then it looks like this, something like this, and you can adjust it to where your ear is. So I'm going to do it on the other side as well. So here's my cat ear. It's not a real cat ear, by the way. Open it up like this. It's the Velcro side there that it sticks to. So we're going to, so here we go. So now my front of the helmet's this way. Here's the front strap. Just put it over there like that, and then close it down backward toward the back like that. And then again, I can adjust it. So now let me put it on. Put my helmet on, and then I'm going to cinch it. Make sure your helmet is pretty tight. I have a little bit of gap here. You really shouldn't have much of a gap because I'm always talking on the bike, but anyway, that's an excuse. No excuse. Anyway, you need it pretty tight, as I understand it. That's really the only problem with these cat ear things, is you have to have a pretty tight fitting strap, because the less tight it is, the less you're going to be able to block the wind. But I need to position this so it's kind of like right in front. Here's my ear, here's the cat ear. You know, that's the way I'm going on my bike. So I have the cat ear positioned such that it's right in front of my ears like this. So now let's go on a trial run and see if it really does block the wind. You won't be able to hear it on the video, but I'll let you know. Okay, so I would ride my bike down there, but I don't know. That looks like a low-lying area. It's probably pretty muddy. So we're gonna go back up to the road this way. So I'm running, and I'm not really hearing wind, but that's not the point. These cat ears are designed for bicycle riding. I don't believe they're really designed for motorcycles, although maybe they have an option for motorcycles. So let's get out on the road here. There we go. Okay, so let's go this way. Alright, so I hear some wind. It isn't as bad though so far. I'm not going that fast though. I'm going maybe, I guess I should turn my speedometer on. I have to make sure I have my camera on too. So let me turn my speedometer on, and then we can kind of test it and see if it how well it works, basically. So here we go. I'm going to turn around here. Actually, I'm going to go back toward the park. Let me stop for a second though. It's like with anything else, you're probably going to have to adjust your cat ears a little bit to make sure they fit just right. The funny thing about them is it makes you look like Elvis Presley, you know, the big bushy sideburns. So they may not be exactly fashionable, or they might be very fashionable depending on what your tastes are. But yeah, these cat ears are definitely cutting down on the wind noise. I find when I'm riding Aero, which is down here a little. I find when I'm riding aerodynamically and I have my head down, that I block the wind really well, because the wind is hitting the top of my head basically and not, you know, going straight into my ears. So yeah, I find that that's really good for cutting down wind noise, but that's not, of course, ideal when you're on the road. So yeah, this seems to work pretty dang well. Of course, like I said, the only risk, or my only real gripe is, oh, look at that. We got a bike lane, I didn't know that, on this side of the park. The only problem is, you gotta have it on real tight to make it the most effective, really. And it's warm, so you're gonna overheat maybe a little. Yeah, I mean, it is definitely cutting down on the wind. It is, I still hear a little wind, but that's kind of expected. But it's not like a big rushing wind I'm feeling. Now, what if it was actually windy outside, though? You know, if there was wind blowing from behind me or to my side. It's probably not meant to really handle that kind of wind. It's mainly the wind you're generating, I would imagine, from going forward, basically. I imagine that's where the wind that you're really trying to cut down on. Da-da-da-dee. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Still on my way to work. On my way to work today. Oh, I don't know, I might have forgotten. BikeBlogger here. I don't know if I mentioned that at the beginning of the video. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the BikeBlogger Show. So yeah, the cat ears are working pretty dang well. Pretty dang well. This is a one-way street. I gotta turn around up here. I can't go right or straight, so I guess I gotta go back the way I came. Oh well. Of course, I don't want to wait for traffic, so we'll make a right here. Actually, we can go straight. Oh, bumpy, 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 bumpy. So how do I test? Let's see. I guess I can pull the cat ear away from my ear. Oh wow. Oh wow, yeah, I can definitely tell if I just grab the cat ear and pull it away from my head. Yeah, a lot more wind. It's a lot harsher wind. It's a lot louder, I would say. The cat ear does not completely block the wind, but it does cut down on the wind. So is it worthwhile, the cat ear thing? I can't say definitively yet. I need to test it a little more, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to test a little more as I work my way to work. Work my way to work. Looks like cross traffic does not stop, y'all. Cut through here. This is actually a way I used to go to work a few years ago. I used to cut through here. Oh my gosh, those are some big trees. Dark. Oh, okay. We're good. We're good. Oh gosh. Oh man. I just hit like a swarm of gnats or something. Oh. What the hell? What the heck was that? Oh. Oh. Keep your mouth shut when you're riding your bike. Oh my gosh. Street not through. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Let's go up here. Street not through. Oh. I I just feel like those little gnats are inside my helmet now. They shouldn't be in my ear though because I have cat ears on. So I guess I'm good. I guess I'm good. Up. Up. Oh, okay, so it is street through, it's just not for a car, I guess. I don't know. It says do not enter, but you can go this way. Let's go straight. Take the alleyway. Oh. A little humid today, just a little bit. I will say, I can see myself. I can see myself using these cat ears, but at the same time, I can see myself. What is the word? What's the term? Getting so used to them that I forget that they're there, and you know, I take them for granted. That's what I would say. Because yeah, you can really hear better. Let's go this way. Ugh. Up the hill, down the alleyway. The alleyway. Woo-wee. Go down. Keep going down the alleyways, I guess. Ugh. I read some stories since a lot of the restaurants are closed. The rats are going to other dumpsters, like near residential areas to get food. Okay, hope this isn't a dead end. Doesn't appear to be. Just the end of the alleyway. So yeah, the cat ears, these are pretty sweet. These are pretty sweet. I'm sure, like I said, let's go to the left here. I'm sure the cat ears would be better if I had my straps on my helmet fitting quite a bit tighter. That they would cut down on. Actually, I can probably do that anyway. I can just hold my straps so they're really tight. Let's see. Actually, it doesn't seem to make that big of a difference. Unless I have them fit incorrectly. I think I have these fit correctly. If I don't, let me know in the comment section below. Oh yeah, so yeah, I turned on my speedometer. Let me try to give you a little readout of what it's like here. So I'm just going over about 10 miles per hour, and I hear almost no wind. Whew. Let's go a little faster. So I'm going about 12 miles per hour. It's about the same. I'm starting to hear a little bit of wind though. If you're an avid cyclist, you would know once you get above, I don't know, can't go left, I guess I gotta go right. Once you get above 15 miles per hour, the difficulty of riding fast gets exponentially harder basically because of the air resistance. And that's when it becomes way more important to have an aerodynamic position on the bike, because it will make you less tired if you do that. I don't know, I think that's the park I was at before. I forget the name of it. It might be Jameson Park or something, because that was Jameson Road back there. But normally when I've gone to work, I've gone on Ivanhoe, and that's up here, I believe. Basically at the end of the block here for the park. I think Ivanhoe might be up this way. On my way to work today. On my way to work today. Yeah, I didn't get to work in my last video, so there's this one. Yeah, so I believe from my, if I'm remembering correctly, this is the way I used to bike commute to work a few years back. Moved around since then. But we make a right here. Marquette. And I think that's Ivanhoe up here. And that'll take us to Arsenal, which will get me to work. Whew. Here we go. So I did remember correctly. I remember that white house too. Right. So now we're on Ivanhoe. I'm gonna cut down this little community, get out to the big road again. We are going 17 miles per hour. It scared me for a second. I thought there was something wrong with my bike because that person using that lawn tool, I thought my bike was making a weird noise there. I can hear quite a bit more with these cat ears, you know, because I'm not, you know, I don't have the wind on me as harshly. I guess I would say the biggest disappointment with the cat ears, though, is if you're expecting the wind to pretty much be eliminated, that's not what it does. I don't think that's what they claim it does either. It will cut it down, though. It will reduce wind. It's just kind of like when people are a little disappointed, you know, their backpack or whatever isn't really waterproof. Because to be waterproof, you'd have to be completely sealed. And most things aren't like that. Most things have ratings. You know, most things are considered, you know, they actually advertise it as such, as water resistant or a water resistance rating. But to be truly waterproof, I mean, the thing would have to be completely made out of plastic, and you would have to basically fold the plastic over on top of each other. Sort of like some of the bags you would take on a float trip or a rafting trip or something, on a river or something. Yeah, those clouds are looking kind of ominous straight ahead. Kinda. So, I think that's a dead end to my left. Yeah, so the cat ears work quite well. Are they comfortable? They're comfortable in that I barely notice they're there, but I do notice they are there. And of course, you know, our ears are very sensitive things. There we go. Yeah, the car that was just coming up behind me, he wanted to make a right. And I had space, basically, to be safe. You gotta be safe, number one. So I moved a little to the left so he could get around me. The light was just turning green anyway, though, so it wasn't a big deal. There's some people coming off the highway there to the right. So let's make some space over here. There you go. I moved to the left just so I'd be more visible in the middle of the street instead of one of these goofy bike lane shoulders. I'm going to stay behind the truck here. No reason to get in front of them, because I'm going to get pinched here, I think, in a moment. There's a little bit of a shoulder, but I think this shoulder just kind of goes away. Fortunately, it sticks with me until we start going downhill, because, you know, I feel a little more confident when you can get some free speed going down a hill. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to miss the green light up ahead. Oh, man. Okay, anyway. We're at work now, basically. Thanks for watching the Bike Blogger Show. Stay tuned, we'll see you next time. Woo! I'm going this way instead. Da 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 dee. You're still watching? Gold medal for you. There's the train on the bridge ahead. Woo! Train, train, train. Bike blogger. $18 miles per hour and the wind's still cutting out. Great. Thumbs up for the cat ears.